Well, hello, everybody. Here we are in August, and that means we have the July real estate stats for Edmonton, and we're going to talk about what's been going on. You know, a little bit more inventory, a slight decrease in sales, but we've got Jay Lewis with Remax here. Jay, how about you tell us what has been going on?
Hey, Josh. I think there's a hint of fall in our market. I hate to say the word, but that might be what we're seeing. So we're going to keep our eye on here, see what the next 30-day brings. But let's dive into the inventory. We're at 7,083, up from 6768 last month. That's about a 5% increase, which isn't crazy overall. We did dive into a year ago, though, and we're up about 21%. So that's a significant number. Let's keep our eye on inventory. Interestingly enough, though, sales are steady, Josh. 2860, the last month was 2877. Not a huge big change from there. So let's keep our eye on these two numbers and see maybe if our inventory keeps piling and our sales stay the same, we should maybe even talk about shifting to a different type of a market than what we've been experiencing this last year or so. One thing that we also like to talk about is our day on market. So detached homes in July, we're at 31. In June, we were at 29, which is just a slight bump. But you know what? Year over year, we're still down 32 last July to this year. So our day on market is really quite balanced. And it's been balanced all the way across the board. Really haven't seen any significant changes at all from our day on market on all of our property types. So that's good news actually for everybody involved here. Rate of change, though, the prices. We're starting to see some negative numbers month over month. That is only 1 month. Let's see if this is a trend and if it continues. But right now, detached homes, we're up 1.9% month over month. Year over year, we're still up 6.8%. But you know what? Semi-detached was down 1.5%. Row houses were down 6.5%. That's a staggering number. We want to keep our eye on that one. Apartment condos were down about 2.6%. So these last two sectors of our market, we want to keep our eye on the pricing and see what's going on here. So what does that mean for our prices, Josh? Detached homes at 534 last month. June, they were at 525. But if we look at what was happening, 530 seemed to be the number that the market liked this year so far. And that's where we started February in at 530. Semi-detached
seems
homes.
like June was a bit of a dip there, right? But we're
Yes.
back to April and March prices, basically.
Right, and I think that's kind of what skewered our number for rate of change. So we'll watch and see what happens in August for this number and see if it stays steady. So semi-detached, though, that was a big drop as well, from 430 last month to 424 this month. Let's keep our eye on that one. That was a big drop, but April, March, February, they like that 420 mark. So it kind of switched places. Is it going to neutral out here? Let's find out. Townhomes. Big drop, right? So since February, we've been above 300,000 and we hit 290. 310 was June. So that's a big spread. This, again, may be related to a couple of different things, and we're going to dive into that in our next videos. Apartments, 190 from 195. Our market has been really close at 199 in February. We've been closer to the 200 than the 190, so another big drop. Are they going to hold? Is inventory going to stack up? Are prices going to start dropping? Or was this just a little blip on the radar, Josh?
I don't know. And, you know, apartments is a strange one because it's like the one type of property that over the last 5 years has kind of straddled that 190 to 200 price point, whereas everything else has been trending up.
Yeah.
Maybe now is a good time for buyers to have a little bit more to choose from. We'll have to see. You definitely want to reach out to Jay about the real estate options of where you want to live, what type of property you want to be in. His number and contact information is in the description. Talk to me about the mortgages. My number and contact information is also in the description here. If you like this type of content, please make sure you click on like for the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell for notifications. We're going to bring you real estate stats every single month. We're going to talk to you about mortgages and qualifying for them every single month. And we're bringing you a video that's relevant to first-time home buyers or anybody looking to purchase in Edmonton every single week. We absolutely appreciate you watching the video here and look forward to seeing you next week.